Welcome back. From patterns to power. If you're here, chances are that you are hungry for real change. If you're here, it means you don't just want service level kind of change. You don't just want service level motivation, but the kind that is transformational and the kind of transformation that rewires your life from inside out. Now, I want you to sit back, because today we are going to talk about how to spot the invisible patterns that are running your life. The patterns that secretly running your destiny. The patterns that are choosing for you. And now you're in a place you don't even know how you got there. Because until you can see the pattern, you're not really choosing your life. The pattern is choosing the life for you. The pattern is making the choice. When you look at people, you're looking at patterns. When you listen to people, you're listening to patterns. I tell my clients all the time, you don't need to change. You don't need to change yourself. You just need to change your patterns. You don't need to worry about changing yourself. You are changing whether you like it or not. But the change is being directed by the quality of your patterns, whether consciously or subconsciously. So let's break this down. You wake up, you check your phone, you scroll, you stress about money, you stress about how you don't have as many clients as you wish. And then you replay the same doubts in your mind over and over and over again. You avoid taking action. You avoid taking that action on things that really matter to you. Then you feel guilty about it. And it happens again and again and again, tomorrow and the day after. And it's on and on and on. And that cycle, it's not just random behavior. It's a pattern. It's a subconscious program created long time ago to keep you safe, to keep you small, and to keep you familiar. Now, that's okay for a kid, but for a grown-up, it's not okay. It's not okay. There's a guy by the name Joseph Murphy. He said that your subconscious mind does not argue with you. It accepts what you command it through your conscious mind. It accepts what you command it consistently. What consistently feels true. So if you keep feeling broke, rejected, stuck, you keep feeling alone, that feeling becomes a command to your subconscious mind and it doesn't question it. Your subconscious mind is your loyal servant. Okay, so let me tell you a story. One of my students kept losing clients. Every time she hit a certain income level, the moment she would reach 4 clients, someone would cancel, someone would delay, someone would just disappear. And she came to me shocked. Why is this happening to me? Am I bewitched? Am I under a certain spell? First of all, I thanked her because she's able to spot a pattern. You know, some people just keep going. Things just happen and they keep going. Others just keep complaining, but they don't deal with it. She woke up. She dealt with it. She made the call and asked me, what's really happening, coach? Now, when we dug deeper, she realized something very powerful. She had a subconscious belief that if I grow too fast, I won't be able to handle it. I will fail publicly. So the moment success showed up, the pattern kicked in and shut it down. And so it's not the success that is a problem, it's the pattern that is dictating how successful you can become. And that's how it works for all of us. We don't get what we want. We get what we believe is safe. We get what we believe is normal. And so there's some success that's not normal to you. May God help you so that abundance of success becomes normal to you. May God help you so that the unlimited abundance becomes normal. May you get to the place where unlimited access becomes your everyday usual. You know, this is normal to me, because your mind, your patterns will not allow you to get anything that is abnormal unless you make the abnormal normal. And that's why you need breakthrough intervention coaching, because this is where we break the patterns that are limited and install new patterns that are aligned with your true identity. Now, do you want to know your patterns? Do you want to know your patterns? I just want you to look at what keeps looping, what you keep repeating over and over and over again in your life. Now, ask yourself these 3 questions. Number 1, what's the area of my life where I feel stuck, where it feels hard? Like, life is hard. What are you referring to? Which area of your life? Is it money? Is it relationships? Is it confidence? Is it consistency? Is it love? Which area of your life do you look and say, wow, life is hard? And then secondly, what is the emotion you feel most often when you fail or you avoid action? What is the emotion you feel? Is it anxiety? Is it guilt? Is it shame? Is it fear? What emotion do you feel? And then number 3, what do you believe about yourself in those moments? Do you believe, I am not ready? I'm too much. I always mess up. Now, that is the loop. That's the loop. That's the pattern. And for some of us, it's as old as our lifetime. That pattern, some of us developed when we were 4 years of age. And you can break it right now, right here. Are you ready? Are you telling yourself the story, I'm not ready? Maybe you've always wanted to be a coach, and then you tell yourself, I'm not ready. It's a loop, it's a pattern. I know every time I give the first consultation session, I know someone that is stuck in a pattern. Most of the time, I just want to expose a pattern to my prospects. So I meet someone, and there is actually this client prospect now is a coach, but I'd met her 11 years ago. And she was very protective of her pattern. She was married to her story. She didn't even want me to get her out of that story. And sometimes that happens. You get so emotionally connected to your story, you don't want anyone to get you out. Somehow we didn't get to complete the breakthrough process. And so she called me 11 years later. 11 years. Where have you been? 11 years, Jeff. I'm still where you left me. And you know, I'm looking at her with a heart of grace and empathy, because I understand it's not her. She's not broken. It's not you. You're not broken. It's your pattern. And some of us refuse to be free. You know, sometimes the prison gate opens and you refuse to get out. Man, if you love yourself, when that gate is open, see home, see home, see home, not homo, see home. Because, my friend, if you know the pain of being stuck, the pain of remaining the same, the pain of living the same limitation of your grandmother, the same limitation of your mother, the same limitation of your father, and now you're going towards 30, 40, my friend, and you're still negotiating with your patterns. Are you serious? Are you serious, my friend? You know, sometimes I really just feel like getting into someone's life and getting them out, because I want you to understand this. Life is too short to be lived in patterns that are not even your own decision. It's not your choice. It's not your making. Didn't decide. This world told you. They laid the boundaries, and you're still there telling yourself a limiting old story. Come on now, wake up. If you're ready to wake up, if you're ready to face your true identity and live a life that is aligned with that standard, I want you to type down there, wake up my soul. Hashtag wake up my soul. Speak to yourself. Tell yourself it's time to wake up. That moment when you truly wake up, and all of us, including myself, I got into that moment. There's a day that comes, and this is the day when you can see the pattern so well, so clearly. Sometimes you just need a professional coach, a breakthrough coach to help you see it. Otherwise, if you just get an ordinary coach, someone that just guides you to repeat the same patterns, only better. You know, you're the same person, only better. No, for us, it's a total overhaul. You get born again. You become a new person. It's a total pattern, different pattern. Makes a different identity. You become a new person. So take a deep breath into your belly. Hold it. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly out through the mouth. Wake up my soul. Now I want you to take a pen and a notebook. Let's start the journey now. Step number 1. I want you to write down the struggle. Write down the struggle you are tired of repeating. Write it down. It could be something like, every time I try to launch my offer, I freeze and I delay, I procrastinate. Write it down right now. Stop the video and write this down. What is your struggle? Write it down. Step number 2, I want you to write the thought, the limiting thought that shows up when that happens. What is that limiting thought? Maybe something like, it won't work. I just know it. No one will sign up. I just know I'll fail again. I will fail again. No one who can buy from me. Write it down. Step number 3, I want you to ask yourself this very important question. When did I start believing this? When did I start believing this? And whose voice is this anyway? Whose voice is this? Is this belief even mine? Or did I inherit it? Now, once you bring awareness to the loop, it just begins to loosen up. It begins to loosen. It begins to loosen the grip. It begins with awareness. When you're aware, that's why you need a coach, a breakthrough coach, to help you, come to the place of awareness. The loop begins to loosen up, because the grip has been there for as old as 4 years. As old as 4 years of age, 5 years, maybe 7. So it's really a tight one. But the moment you see it, it begins to loosen up. So you don't need to rebuke any demons. You don't need a class in demonology. You did a class in patterns identification and breaking. It begins to loosen up the moment you get awareness, and that's where you are right now. Maybe it's just somewhere there. Maybe you're about to break free. Neville Goddard said this. He said, to be transformed, the whole basis of your thought must change. The foundation of your thinking must change. Now, that means you don't just change behavior. And this is where some coaches aim their coaching at, changing people's behavior. No, you don't just change behavior. You change the assumptions behind the behavior, the pattern, the story. So next time that voice shows up, I want you to shift that inner conversation, that inner story, that inner dialogue. Instead of saying it won't work, say, I assume it works because I've decided it does. Yeah, I just feel that you know that song? I think is by I've forgotten the artist, but it just makes sense. The beat is really good. It's some gangster kind of approach here. You're like, I'm done. It's going to work. I've decided it's going to work. It's my decision. It's my decision. I got this. I just assume it's going to work. Feel the power and just work with that energy. And I want you to say it until it's just natural for you. You sometimes you really have to get that gangster inside of you, that warrior. That inner warrior must wake up to reclaim your life. Otherwise, my friend, you're going to be 60 and in a bad place. You're going to be 60, 70 in a bad place, 80 in a bad, and no one wants to be around you if you have nothing to deliver in this world. So connect with yourself, give it to yourself, take back your power. Break those patterns. Remember, we are on a series from patterns to power. It's a decision. So you tell yourself, I assume it worked because it's a decision I've made. I've decided so. Say it until it's part of you. It's natural to you. Say it until the subconscious mind says yes and obeys you, because you are not subject to your mind. Your mind is subject to you. So my friend, you are not broken. You are not broken. You are patterned a certain way that is no longer serving you. And here is the truth most people miss. Awareness is the beginning of the breakthrough. Awareness is the beginning. The moment you see the pattern, you're no longer a prisoner. You're no longer a prisoner. The moment you see it, so the first thing is to see it. And tell you what, I'll leave a free consultation session with Jeff there so we can start this breakthrough. And if you want to access that free session, make sure you share this with at least 6 people that comes to you for a breakthrough and you don't know how to help them. Share this video with them. 6 people in your life that you love, that you really love, for them to access their true identity and to break free from the story they have always told you. That story is as old as Jesus is coming soon. And they are still telling themselves the same story. Share this link with them and make sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification so that whenever we go live, you're notified. Otherwise, thank you. Live life with no limits. God bless. Bye-bye.